Frank, we heard a bill just recently passed involving drug monitoring. Exactly what is drug monitoring and how does that work?
Well, drug monitoring is a program that was put in place by the legislature to prevent people from shopping around for doctors that would prescribe opioids. So oftentimes before, they could go from doctor to doctor getting the drugs that they wanted. Now we have a database in place that prevents them to do that. However, there is an unintended consequence because now people are forced to go buy the drugs on the street. So we treated the cause of a problem, but for the people that are already addicted, they have to go on the street to buy heroin. And it's cheaper and easier to obtain, actually. And when they go onto the streets, they're getting heroin laced with fentanyl and all these other chemicals that's leading to the record number of overdoses here in the county every single year.
Has there been any decrease in this activity? Or is it too early to tell based on this bill?
There's definitely decrease in people shopping for doctors because they're just not able to do that anymore. Thus, the alternative is to buy heroin on the street. When people are addicted, they'll do whatever. So you're turning it a good person into a person who's out on the street looking for heroin every night.
Well, it's great we have that bill into effect, but I understand you're working on another bill as well?
Yes, I've spoken to many first responders who had told me they go out on a call of an overdose victim and they revive that person. And then the person is completely awake within a few minutes and refuses treatment and goes home. Then they're called out later that day to the same person to revive them again.
It happens in the same day sometimes?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I've heard from numerous first responders that this has happened. So in response to that, I think we have to have consequences for those who overdose and are revived. If we can get them into treatment, that's the ultimate goal. But there has to be consequences. You can't just go home after you overdose. You either have a choice. You go to jail or you seek treatment. The complaints that I've been getting from it is, how do we pay for this? The taxpayer shouldn't be on the hook for paying for treatment for drug addicts. Well, I agree with you that taxpayers shouldn't be on the hook. But other states have filed lawsuits against pharmaceutical companies. They've filed lawsuits for their deceptive marketing tactics and for causing this addiction. These pharmaceutical companies have made billions of dollars saying that these drugs weren't as addictive as they should have been, and they're not reporting it correctly to doctors. So they should be held accountable as well, and they should be part of the solution, and their part of the solution should be helping these people get off these addictive drugs.